Let us eat, she's let us eat, and you're in for a treat when you watch Let Us Eat. Dollar Tree clean with me, zoning and decluttering, Zaire, Jacqueline, Dave doing his thing, Dutch oven meal hacks. She's coming back, she's coming back.
We have some cleaning up to do today. Get some shoes put away, full of some laundry. Jacqueline was supposed to wear their coat today but didn't. Get those sneakers put away. I'll do a full sweep and mop through here. Take care of the TV area now that my son's back to school. He will be home for a couple days Easter weekend. I'm going to just make Jacqueline's bed and do a light sweep in here because we just recently swept and mopped and extreme cleaning her room. And get everything cleaned up and ready for the day. I have a friend coming over later this week. I want to get it cleaned up. Let's get started. If you're new, thank you so much for dropping by and clicking on my link and checking me out. That was an overview of what it looks like before. If you're new, we do giveaways every 100 subscribers. I'll get into that a little later within this video. I'm going to start by doing a full sweep in here. Then I want to get the floors cleaned up. Before we even get started with the sweep in, anything that doesn't belong is going to get picked up and put away. It's always good to wipe down your surfaces first, and we're going to do exactly that. I have the Scrub Buddy wipes from Dollar Tree as well as my LA Totally Awesome with orange. If you like Dollar Tree, we have Dollar Tree playlist linked down below. I use a lot of their cleaning products and a lot of items throughout their entire store. I did pick up a tablecloth from Dollar Tree that I will use on the table for the rest of the spring and maybe swap it out for a brighter, more fun one during the summer months. We'll be gone for a week in July for our vacation over in the Berkshires, and we have all kinds of activities coming up. So I want to stay on top on the cleaning between doing things outdoors more, as well as having company and people coming over to visit. Now I'm going to touch up the buffet and the top of my jelly cupboard over on the right. I'm just going to pick everything up and run the wipe across the top of the buffet. Move my lantern out of the way. There is a video on the lantern on how to make it, as well as the little trellis on the top of the wall there. And we're just going to move things, pick them up, and wipe under them on the top of the cupboard here. And then we're going to do a full sweep around the table and also mop around the table. We will end up mopping Jacqueline's room because she can be messy and wears her shoes all the way in. And we're changing the camera angle so you can see the floor space of the dining area. It is strategically placed everything from the buffet on the opposite side to the freezer on to the left. I'm not really happy about the stuff that I recently organized on the opposite side of the freezer with a little white skinny bin sticking out. I'm trying to keep this room less of stuff as much as possible, because just 3 years ago it was stuffed with stuff all the way through the room from floor to ceiling, and we've downsized quite a bit over the years. Just running the broom through, getting under the table and the chairs, and getting everything swept up into the dustpan. The tools I have are also from Dollar Tree. I've been buying their brooms and dustpans for a very long time. The dustpan is actually 5 years old and it's good quality. The Swiffer does a good job from Dollar Tree for a quick cleanup, and that's what this is. So we're just going to run it through. I'm going to spray as I go along. I don't like the name brand for Swiffer, as I've mentioned in the past, but if you're new, it's very expensive to buy their cleaning products that go along with the Swiffer, including the refills. You get a 15 or a 20 count at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and then use their cleaning products like LA Totally Awesome, which is top rated by some of the top YouTubers. And we're just going to spray the floor as I go along, and then go around the table. Then we're going to head on in to the TV part of the great room, which is split up by work and pillars, as you can see part of if you look straight ahead. It is original to the house, including some of the wallpaper in here. I'm going to get it mopped and get under the table and chairs and just do a thorough job and get it all cleaned up and ready for the week. I will spot clean with the sweep and the mop throughout the week, and do a touch-up before my friend comes over later this week, probably Thursday or Friday, and just have it nice, clean, ready, and presentable. Now we're going to pick up the shoes and then run the broom through here as well as the mop. Opposite side of the camera. We have the laundry baskets there because the rooms are small and it's accessible to the utility room downstairs. In our Clean With Me playlist, linked down below, you can find laundry routines for a family of 4, sometimes family of 3 when my son's away at college. It just fluctuates depending on his breaks and vacations. He does come home for big days like Easter, Christmas, and so on and so forth. Now we're going to get the mop through here. We actually didn't do the broom because I had done it when we swept the area originally. Just spraying as I go along and going over what I sprayed with the Swiffer. The scrub buddy just stays on and it glides. On to the great room. I'm going to get the table picked up first. It's another surface. The 2 little tables on either end of the couch we're not going to do because they're still pretty clean. And I'm just going to get all the crumbs off the cushion here. We're going to be doing the couch soon and doing a good cleaning with it with my vacuum cleaner. We do have videos on couch care, and I love the Dollar Tree Febreze that they have. It smells really good. Doesn't give you a headache or anything or smell sticky sweet. And it's a great fabric refresher. I use it on the beds, on the rugs, as well as the couch and curtains. I'm wiping down my little table here, which is a chest that I've had since college. It was in my dorm room, and it really holds a lot of nice things in here, so it's useful extra storage. And how to shake out the rug. We're going to do a sweep in here, and then we'll run the mop through. Then we're going to get Jacqueline's bed made, wipe down the TV stand, and right before we leave, we'll do a brief clip of getting laundry folded. I'm just going to sweep in front of the little table here, then go behind it. I'm going to get as far under the couch as I can, under the tables, as well by the baseboards, and get it all swept up. This area gets a lot of dirt, considering the windows are closed with bodies shedding, kids coming in with sneakers, people just walking through all the time, eating as they're walking through. So I try to stay on top of it and keep it as clean as I can. I finish the sweeping, and then we're going to grab the Swiffer and get the mopping done. On to the mopping, I grabbed my Swiffer. I'm going to spray the floor as we go along and have the Swiffer glide through, just making sure that the nozzle is on tight so it doesn't accidentally drop out of my hands. I have done that before, where I've dropped the bottle and then it exploded all over the place and it got an extra mopping in. So now we're just going to make sure the whole area has nice clean sheen from the spray bottle and the Swiffer. Get under the furniture as well as under the chair and on the opposite side of the table in front of the couch. Just glide through back and forth. These floors are very old. We've been here 12 years and they weren't refinished when we moved in. And you probably will not refinish them until we move out, which will be in about 4.5, 5 years. Once Jacqueline is graduated from our school district, and then we're going to leave. It's part of our 5-year plan. Once we're done with the mopping, we're going to take care of a few more things, and then the great room will be ready for the day. In my case, for the week, with just some light cleaning bursts and sweeping, and just making sure it stays a way that I want it for when I have company over. And now we're going to put the rug back. I do a light mop so the floor's not a soaker, so the rug can go right back down. I love the color of it. It goes well with the couch. We did pick it up at Five Below about 1 or 2 years ago, as well as the one in my room. Focusing on Jacqueline's room, we're going to get the blanket on to the bed. We washed the sheets yesterday. We do our bed sheets every other week, and I can see a banana peel. Jacqueline is the worst at times when it comes to garbage. So once we're done with the bed, I'll grab that, make sure the devices are plugged in and ready to go for after school with homework, and just kind of fix the flap at the top of the bed and fluff the pillows up. Jacqueline does make her bed on the weekends and when she's home. During the week, I want to just make it for her because there's a short window between getting up and getting downstairs to the bus stop, and I don't expect her to make her bed before she goes down to the bus stop in the morning. That's just going to be too stressful for everybody. involved getting her ready to get outside. Just gonna make sure some of the creases are out, although that seems to be a trend from what I read, having the bed with a slight imperfection on it. I'm kind of old school, so I keep it as nice and crease free as I can, and I'm going to straighten it towards the bottom, and then grab a couple of things that I noticed that don't belong in a room. Getting the device plugged in. We love secondhand items. We do a lot of secondhand, from the electronics to furniture. And then just take care of the room. We're also going to sweep in here, and I decided we are going to mop in here just to make sure the floors stay nice and clean. And now we're into the sweeping of the bedroom. I have the angle set up this way so you can see the right hand side in front of the bed as well as the side where I'm standing. It's the only real way where I can get a full view of the room because it is the smallest room in the house. This house is about 140 years old, and we've been here for almost 13 years of it. The lady downstairs has been downstairs for around 45 years, so she's really been with this house. And then the other one in the basement is kind of newish, about 2 years now. Gonna get it swept up, and then we're gonna run the mop through regardless, like I said, just so the floors are nice and clean and ready to go for when Jacqueline is home from school, can plop down and do her homework. And now we're going to wipe down the TV and get that cleaned up and ready to go. My son was playing his video games on his spring break last week, in between finishing up assignments for his classes. Doing very well his first year at college. He got straight A's the first half of the year and expect nonetheless for the second half of the year. Does a drama club and taking piano lessons now too, on top of the saxophone and flute. Really likes music, dancing, and acting, and he's pretty good at it. And I'm looking forward to going to the play, which has been changed. It's no longer the Addams Family musical. It is going to be a cabaret style like in high school, where my son had a lead role during that time. For the giveaways, there are $10 gift cards. Gift cards are listed down below, from Amazon to eBay to Dollar Tree. We're also looking for 12 people to give out one gift card. The rules are, if you're new, comment in order to qualify. Please be kind. You need to be subscribed to United States residents. If you'd like our newsletter, it is available for March. You can email me, contributes1268@yahoo.com. Our social sites are linked down below with all of our playlists. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Before we completely go and say goodbye, I'm going to fold a little laundry together so it gets put away, and the great room is in great shape now between the dining area and the TV area. And then later, I will do a separate video redoing my little corner here. And if you do something, don't be afraid to change it. It's never set in stone. Have a fantastic day, and go clean an area of your home. Smash on that subscribe word, and thank you so much for watching. Always move your cleaning product out of the way. And get that laundry folded.